There we go. Good morning. This is, we're going to call to order the Kingsburg Downtown Business Improvement District Advisory Board meeting. Today is Tuesday, June 4th, and our start time is 8:02. I believe all members are present with the exception of Chairperson Safarjan. At this time, we're going to be open to item number 2 for public comment. Yay! Good morning.
I'm sitting over here because I have public comment.
Okay.
Good morning. So I wanted to let you know of an event. I think I might have mentioned it at a previous meeting that's going to take place in the month of July, and it's going to be mainly downtown. Mm-hmm. And so I'm from the school district job right now talking about that, right, from Kingsburg Elementary. So our summer school programs are going to be in session June and July. July's theme is going to be Summer Olympics. It's going to be Kingsburg Summer Olympics. And so I've been like posting about it a little bit, but haven't really talked publicly about what it's going to be. Mm-hmm. So on July 2nd, the second day of our session, our July session, we're going to do an opening ceremonies, and we're going to bring all the kids downtown. We'll invite the public. We're going to go over to Larson's Corner. We're working with the Silvas and with them to decorate it with a torch and Summer Olympic theme. The reason that we're doing that is we want to focus on health and fitness for our kids, but also the day after our July session ends are the opening ceremonies for the Paris Olympics. And so we want to build the excitement for the kids. What we have been doing is I've been messaging Olympians, mostly current ones that are going to Paris, but also past ones on social media, and asking them to do videos for our community, like giving a shout out to Kingsburg, talking a little bit about their journey, and then giving us a physical task to do that is related to their sport. So, like for instance, swimming, we wouldn't be swimming downtown, so a warm-up, like dry land activities. We are developing a scorecard, which we'll have available for everyone to download, or they can get it at the library. And we are having yard signs designed by Chris Mitchell, the one that does our murals. Hateful Crawdad is what his Instagram is. He donated his time, developed a Kingsburg Summer Olympics logo for us because we learned that the Olympic rings are copyrighted. We can't use those. And we're making yard signs that are going to go in the planters downtown, and it will be by sport. So for track, it'll say track, and it will say Kingsburg Summer Olympics, and there will be a QR code in the corner. Mm-hmm. And so families can come downtown, they can use their phone, do the QR code, and watch the video of the Olympian, and then do whatever task it is, mark it off of their scorecard. We're going to have 5 categories. Each category, when they finish it, they can go to the library. We had special lanyards, Kingsburg Summer Olympic lanyards made. And at the library, they will earn a little keychain that can hook on their lanyard per category. So like a boxing glove for that category, a basketball, so 5 different ones. When they complete all of them, they go back to the library and they can get an Eiffel Tower because it's Paris Olympics.
Cool.
So just something fun downtown in the summer. We'll bring our kids downtown to do it a couple times, but really to get like a community thing to do, kind of how we do Kingsburg Reads One Book in the middle of the summer. And so I don't know how businesses might want to be involved, whether it might be decorating or I don't know, like the sky's the limit for it. We started with this little tiny idea and it's gotten really big. I really didn't expect Olympians to answer me when I'm stalking them on Instagram, but they have been. Mm-hmm. I might have messaged them like 5 times each, but you know, they're sending videos. And so if any ideas that you might have, being that this is your district right here, like we're open for anything. And we would be really excited to have, you know, businesses involved, whether it's, you know, decorating your window, or maybe you want something in your window instead of in a planter, but hopefully it brings people downtown also. So that's it.
Okay, thank you. Any other public comments for this morning? Nope. Good morning. All right. moving on to item number 3, approve the minutes from the 5/7 meeting as presented by City Clerk Abigail Palsgard. Do we have a motion for approval?
I make a motion to approve the minutes as submitted.
Amanda, do we have a second? Second by Teresa. All those in favor, say aye. All those opposed? Motion passed. Thank you. Item number 4, Swedish Coffee Roaster Collaboration, Oat and Oak, possible action. Blah.
Hey,
Good morning.
Yeah, so I've been talking with this coffee company out of Sweden. Well, they're a roastery, and they label, package, and brand all their coffee. We were talking about the possibility of doing a collaboration coffee with Kingsburg. They really love that we're a Swedish town in Kingsburg. The idea being you'd have, they would ship us the coffee. We would have, I could design the graphic, the Swedish coffee pot or something of the likes. And my thought is for you guys, if this could be, I don't know, some type of fundraising, the profits either go back to the bid or towards community projects. The big question is if you guys think businesses downtown, storefronts would be willing to sell the coffee. So I'm just trying to pick your guys' brain on if this is something that I should pursue and follow. Cost-wise, they said they would cover shipping costs, 250 grams of coffee they'd sell to us for the equivalent to $10. So your guys' business acumen is better than mine as far as markups for retail products. From the analysis I've done, to be competitive with, for instance, Cup of Joy branded coffee, you need to be selling that at a minimum of $15 to $17. So there's not a huge profit margin on that. But yeah, my overall question is sort of just gauging your guys' interest in this, if it's worth our time, et cetera.
Are they coffee beans or ground coffee?
We can do either or. They recommend doing a dark roast, and I think I spoke with June about that. That's sort of the traditional Swedish coffee. But they do all forms: decaf, dark, light, espresso. We could do a couple different options, a couple different versions of the Kingsburg coffee. But I think it would be sort of a neat, for one, it's a good marketable thing. You can give that as gifts to people who are out of town, gift baskets for people. I'm just, if you guys would like me to pursue this, I can. Or if you'd like me to go back and ask them some more questions, that's what I'm looking for.
Have you got the coffee yet from them?
No.
That's number 1, if it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a taster bag.
Yeah, we need a taster bag.
Yeah.
Typically, you'd mark it up 100%. So
Yeah.
you
Okay.
would want to see it sell at $20.
At 20.
I don't know that selling at $15, I mean, it's only $5 profit.
I was thinking 22,
Yeah.
because there's all the other sides on the backside to handle it.
Who
Right.
would sell it?
It's this coffee company in Sweden called Tada, like that.
Who would sell it here?
Oh, well, that's sort of the question. If, for instance, like Heritage would be willing to have a couple bags, Fence Boutique would be willing to have a couple bags.
Coffee is prohibited in my lease. I'm not allowed to sell
okay.
coffee.
Well, then there we go.
But that's the only thing. Yeah, anybody in the building
Okay.
next to that, we can't cross sell.
Oh, because
products.
of
Yeah.
cup of.
So
probably,
maybe we would want to reach out to the coffee people in our district and
Yeah.
see, because we would want to complement them, not compete with them.
Right. Right.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's definitely worth investigating,
Yeah.
I want to try it.
Just thinking of a
Yeah.
way.
Well, I'll work on getting, like, first off, some samples.
Just for market research.
Yeah, from our research. Yeah. I'll get a couple different bags and we can taste test those. Okay. So general consensus, potential interest. The markup would be around $20. So it may be more expensive than your bargain coffee that you can get, but you're paying for the branding and whatnot.
Yeah.
So if we sold it at $20-something.
I think if the graphic design looked good, we
Right.
could sell it for $20.
Okay.
It's a specialty item,
Yeah.
And we could look into seeing if Bella wants to, feature it, and we can see if Cup of Joy maybe would want to feature it.
And you can ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In June?
And June, and yeah.
For sure in June. Shop.
I sell 4 different brands of Swedish coffee, and I make $1 on them, and the coffee is, I think, twice the size of this one. So you have to look at shipping costs and if it's going to be worth it. I like the concept. I like the idea. Would it be called like Kingsburg Coffee or something?
Something like that, yeah. I mean, we could
Yeah.
either brand it specific Kingsburg
Yeah.
downtown.
Yeah.
I think
or
we need to
just
get
Kingsburg.
Fika in there somewhere.
Yeah, you do
Fika
that.
with Friends
And I
coffee or
have
something.
Fika brand coffee as well.
Oh, you do, okay.
Oh, so we'll have to watch
yeah,
out
Fika
what
is the
name we
brand
do.
name,
It could
and then Zoega and Nordquist, and yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know if there'd be, because it has to be like, did we say about a half a pound?
250 grams, that's a quarter of a kilo. I'm not sure the conversion there.
Yeah,
So yeah, probably close to
yeah.
half a pound, I
And
think.
mine are about 1 pound,
Okay,
and I sell it for $16. I make $1.
yeah. Right, okay.
But they're going to cover the shipping on it for us.
They will, yeah, confirm that
So we're
with them.
basically paying the $10.
The $10 per bag.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I like the idea for, like you said, gift bags, or giveaways, or just some of the things we do in town. too.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that would all be incorporated. but I
250
think it's a
grams
good
is 8 ounces,
8,
8.3 ounces.
idea.
okay.
Yeah, that's half a pound.
Yeah,
Half a pound,
Yeah.
okay, good, okay, cool, we're good.
Yeah.
That's right, okay,
And
there's 16
typically-
ounces in it. Okay, yeah.
Typically, like a gift item would not be a big investment in, like, you're not going to make cups and cups and cups and cups of coffee. A gift item is smaller.
Right.
So, you know, I think that would be, I mean, it definitely is like looking into.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
well, my homework will be, I'll come up with just a quick graphic for it. I'll get the tasters, and we can do some taste testing, and then I'll reach out to our coffee folks in town and see if that's something they'd be interested in collaborating with.
How big does half a pound look like in a bag?
It's probably like,
Oh, is it tall?
no, the 12, okay, I think I buy the 12 ounce, like if I'm buying Pete's coffee.
Yeah, I think it's about that size, like a small Pete's Coffee or small Starbucks.
For it's $20, that's my only thing.
Right.
Thinking size-wise what it looks like.
Right,
But if it has Kingsburg graphics on it and things like that, like typically if it has Kingsburg on it or whatever, that's, yeah.
and, I mean, perhaps if we decide that we like the coffee, we do some testing, it works, and we're doing maybe a bigger bulk order, maybe they can get the cost down a little bit. So, yeah, okay, I'll continue researching on that and get you
So
guys
the
some more
cost of it
information.
would come out of our budget, and then we would then sell to vendors downtown? Sell it to vendors downtown, or?
Or,
Or sell retail.
well, we can't sell retail. But what we could do is we could be the supplier for them. You know, they pay us the wholesale cost and then, but with an agreement that we're all gonna sell it for the same amount. We're not gonna undercut anybody. We're not, it's a united front. It's a fundraiser for our district, you know,
How
promotional.
would it be though? Because if they buy it wholesale, how would we fundraise? That each merchant would.
Well,
be
even if
making
we
the
just,
markup.
Will they give us $1 a bag or something? I don't
Okay,
know.
so you
Just, yeah.
sell it to them for $11.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I mean, if it's just like a
Because they have to
united
collect
front,
the
like this is what,
taxes and turn it all in and pay all the licensing
Yeah.
fee. Okay.
yeah.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around.
It's
Yeah.
just a beginning thought process. But, you know, and not, there's an art to lost lead as well. You know, that's our lost lead. You can come here and get this coffee and it's like, you know, I mean, at Walmart, you stand at the fishing poles, that's all a lost lead in business. And so they may come in just to pick up that bag of coffee, but they may spend another $100 in your shop or whatever doing something, or, you know, there's an art to that as well. So
Sure.
it's just something to wrap your head around and start thinking about. So,
Yeah, okay, cool.
yeah, thank
All right.
you.
Yep, thank you.
Okay, item number 5, webpage and 5 performance update possible action.
Okay, so I had, last meeting, we had some questions for 5. I emailed her during the meeting. She replied, and Abigail forwarded it to all of you, so you could read it. I also was able to access all of the photos that they have, so I got that. And then, the ones that we received from the prior photographer. So I have all those on a Dropbox, and I haven't gotten any of Quinn's yet. Yeah, that's the only thing we don't. we don't have that, so.
Thanks for reminding me of that, Amanda. The Dropbox, I couldn't get it to work, and I meant to message you and ask if I could just send a
Yeah.
Google Drive link.
Sure.
I
And
totally
I can,
dropped the ball on
I
that.
can add it to the Dropbox, yeah.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right, thank you.
No problem. So that's where
So
we're
that's
at.
great that we own the website.
She offered a volume rate, since we talked about how we had so many new additions that it's a very expensive, update.
And you said that there were, you said, Amanda, there were 30, right? 30 new businesses that
That
needed
was
to
the
go
number.
in.
37.
Holy. Okay. So.
And some of these businesses, their license fee doesn't even cover the $100 to add on.
Yeah.
Although we've always said we treat every business in the district the same, whether they pay $1,100 in fees like I pay, or if they pay
Sure.
$50, like it doesn't matter. But we also need to be able to, not spend the entire license fee in one activity, so.
Mhm.
So there's the information for you guys, so we can make our decision.
And we voted, I had sent Abigail an email, we voted to spend $1,000
On a refresh.
on a refresh.
I just don't have the photos yet to do a refresh. But it sounds like maybe, Quinn, I could get them
I'm sending them right
soon. Okay.
Well, but at $60 an entry, $1,000 still doesn't even cover the 37.
The refresh would be the homepage refresh, so like new graphics on there, because that's one thing people have been asking for, but I didn't have access to, but hopefully today. So we can at least update the front page of the website.
Are we updating that, or are they updating that?
I'm going to tell them which ones to put there, and they're gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah, and we've already approved that. It was just having the actual,
Yeah.
item.
This thing about the Google Analytics, did she get that back to us?
Yes, yeah. But, I mean, there's really nothing there, because there's no action, Like, the website doesn't get much action. It's not even like, has anyone ever posted the link for anyone to look at, It's not something we've ever pushed out. I don't even know if it's in our social media bio anymore.
Has anybody ever worked with WordPress?
I don't know that we want to take it on, but we can. I don't have time to do it myself personally. I do my own website, but.
Yeah, we do ours too.
So when she brought back the Google Analytics, we're essentially getting zero traction with this webpage.
I can forward it so you can go over it if you want to, but
No, I don't
there's
really.
Because it is in our bio, so there's the only
Okay.
place that it is. It's in our social media bio.
The link to the website.
But we talked about in the past doing a campaign to push the website, so that's something we could do too. So
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Campaign, good. We also have the legacy video that I made for Kingsburg. I don't know if that was included in the cost for them to include that in the website.
no, it wasn't. But so just to have it embedded in there, that'd be great.
Just sort of on the homepage,
Okay. Okay.
I mean, that should be
16
part
by
of
9
the-
aspect
so
ratio.
That should be
Nice
part
and
of
long.
a refresh, right?
Okay.
That's what I would think. Yeah.
Okay. Let me send that.
Maybe we
Can you
need-
send me the link to embed, to forward to them?
Yeah.
The video link.
So when you Google Kingsburg, California, I was going to see like where we pop up, right? You have to scroll quite a bit. It gives you like the city overview, places to stay, and then the city of Kingsburg pops up first. And then we have Kingsburg, California on Wikipedia. And then we have ours, kingsburgdowntown.com.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know, this photo here, maybe we can get a better photo put right there when you
Okay.
Google it, that's what kind of pops up. I don't think that's a very good photo, but typically people click on the first or second thing they see when they go to Google. So that can be why we're not having any traffic from people searching Kingsburg, California. but we also haven't like pushed our
Right,
website
exactly.
anywhere. It's not, we had talked about maybe getting QR codes, like to put in the windows downtown or to put anywhere downtown so people could QR code it and then go to our website, we'd get more traffic.
Yeah.
But we haven't really shared our website anywhere, probably because we haven't had a great experience with the website people, so we're not
Right.
necessarily happy with it, but.
The other thing
those are
too
my
is,
thoughts.
if right now, I feel like if we push people to it, is it correct and accurate?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's
not,
outdated,
so
yeah.
it's not.
So
Yeah.
what would we like to do?
So outside of the $1,000, we have to decide how we're gonna add these 37 businesses.
Correct.
So it's $60.
Actually, the $1,000, what we voted for included like $10. Right,
Because they've been
yeah.
new and I've sent them the information.
It doesn't mean that they have given it back to you for us to put input.
Yeah, and I think even the ones that are on there, some of them are gonna need updated information anyway, so we would have to push for that too.
Yeah, I think like our information would have to be updated because it was a year ago.
Right,
In addition to that, one of the things I had emailed Amanda is that the form, whatever format it came in, I couldn't do it electronically. I had to print it out and write it out and send
the
it back
Google
in.
form?
Whatever email came that said fill out this information,
It's a
Uh-huh.
PDF.
it's, yeah.
oh,
I
okay,
don't have a Google form for it.
got it, okay. We have a Google form, yeah,
You can forward that to me.
okay.
So they can update, we're saying they can update for $60 per business.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
A volume rate, which is normally 100, so at least we were able to get that option. Yeah,
I think we have to get it updated, right? We can't just have a website we spent all this money on and then not
Yeah.
put everyone's new business on it.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah. And then, once
I
we
mean-
get that done, I think we need to look for a different person to host our
That's what I was
website.
gonna say. is-
So that's what our debate was last
okay.
month, was do we update with them and move on, or do we move on and then update? So that's kind of
I
what
think
we're,
we just need to get it updated. That's my thought on that. I don't know what everyone else's thought is, because I
Okay.
feel like it's been dragging out. We've
Yeah.
been talking about it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
well, and it's like, we got the answer a month ago, but we can't do anything until we're here
Yeah.
again.
So if we put
So
out
that
to
just
bid
keeps
for
happening.
someone else to come in and.
It's gonna be another 3 months.
It's gonna be another, yeah,
Mhm.
which I think is too long, personally.
Okay,
I don't know.
So the update includes the actual site update, the $1,000 or whatever for this video link and new pictures and stuff.
I don't know about the video, but I'll definitely ask for that.
Okay.
In the past, when we wanted an embedded calendar, that was additional.
And then, in addition to that, we have to,
We're paying our quarterly back end
we're
as
paying
well.
our quarterly back end, and we have to come up with money to add these.
Which I kind of wonder how
businesses.
much there is on the back end when there's no traction on the webpage.
Right.
It's
When
still like a theme update, that kind of stuff, but people visiting the website won't change the back end at all.
What does the back end consist of?
So like,
Sorry, I was
so
looking at-
she sent it to Abigail before and she's put it in there exactly, but it's, I know the major thing is a theme update, so they're refreshing the theme, and then they're backing up the entire website, which isn't changing. So that's
Yeah.
part of it, is we're paying for a backup. And then I think there's some like malware kind
Yeah,
of things.
virus thing,
Mhm.
yeah, I see.
And how much do we pay for that?
$333 a month or something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which there are
I
people
was
in
thinking, was it
town that could
$1,000
do
or
the
something?
same thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
It's about
$1,040?
$333 a month.
It's the $333 a month, yeah.
Websites are just expensive. This is
Mhm.
how much it costs to have a website. But I think we're like into it now, and we're seeing how much it costs to update it with all these businesses.
We always knew there'd be the need for like a fluid update, but that didn't work out as well as maybe we had originally hoped with
Mhm.
this.
Yeah, definitely.
The other option that was presented to us a couple months ago was the idea of going with someone that does a monthly maintenance fee, a set rate, and we can update as much as we want. So we could navigate that idea too. It's just hard to predict how many new and not just incoming, but also outgoing. You have to take the old ones off too, because then they're going to come downtown looking for these old businesses that aren't there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's obviously a lot more
fluid than we maybe
Right.
thought it was gonna be. It's not a one and done type of thing.
Absolutely.
But I agree with Lauren. I think we should get everything we possibly can with the cost that we have been told,
Okay.
with the update, adding the new people, and then for sure go out and ask for bids.
Okay.
And maybe try and keep it more local, or at least someone who we can have a much better communication with, much better access to.
Okay.
Who will show up to our meetings?
Yeah,
because they're local,
exactly.
we can
Okay.
Talk to them.
I think we can find it. I mean, like you said, this is just the first time out, and they did what they can, but now that we're actually in motion, it's a lot different than we expected.
Yeah, and I like the idea of being able to utilize like current photography, update seasonally, and just keep
Yeah.
it fresh looking. Right now, it's such a task, so
Yeah,
it would be
and
nice.
definitely getting more integrated with the social media,
Mhm.
because it just feels like there's two completely different things right now, and they
Right.
really should be a little bit more cohesive,
I agree.
so.
You know, I mean, when we put this out to bid the first time, these folks came in and their presentation was far and away better than anyone else that we had, and it was financially the best decision for this district. Continuing on, things evolve.
Yeah.
And now we just have to do our due diligence and see what we need to, continue. Okay,
So 37 times 60, 2,200. We've already approved 1,000. Do we need addition to that, or instead of that?
or is that regular maintenance?
No, it was for an update.
It was for an update.
Mhm.
So right now, you guys pay quarterly $300 for the maintenance, the website
Yeah,
maintenance.
quarterly,
Mhm.
not
Up to
monthly.
3 figures, so $900
Yeah.
a year for it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Just to let you guys know, that it's not monthly, it's quarterly. but
Okay.
$300.
Okay. So about $70 a month or so. Okay. Something like that,
So you
right?
guys, someone could make a motion, you could either
75.
keep it at 1,000 that you guys already have it at and see how many people do it, or you could cap it at whatever amount you just said.
Yeah, 22.
And see if those businesses, if a Google form might be easier for them to fill out anyway. to
Well,
see if
actually,
they-
reading her email, she doesn't want to, she wants it in PDF.
Well, that's probably because I've been sending her handwritten bid forms.
Yeah.
So maybe, Google Forms easy, right? Doesn't it go to like a sheet, like to?
I would have to convert them all to PDFs,
Okay, well then
which
you just
we
have
could
them.
probably do. I think we need to collect them, and then if I can give you, there's a Dropbox where you can put them all in,
Yeah.
and then that way I can help see who's been sending them. The other task or question for you guys, based on the past, is if the business submits their information or not, they still go on there. So I still have to go and kind of create them, whether they have filled out their business info or not, because they're gonna tell you they want to be on there even if they haven't filled it out,
I think if they don't fill out the card, the information, we still, on the website, need their business name,
Right.
and we still need pictures of their
That's what we
business.
have currently, and it's just not clickable, like, there's no profile to them.
There's no pictures either.
Right, because they haven't done that, yeah. So, are we good with that then? And then, but I mean, I'm not paying $60 for them to just put someone's name, on a full profile.
I think it needs to be done.
Yeah. So if 2220 is, so what I meant was, can we use that $1,000 we've already approved
Yeah.
in the past? So we need to do, make a motion for additional
Or
funds?
just, you could make a motion for the full amount that you want.
Okay,
Yeah. Instead of like 1,000 plus 1,200, it's just cleaner to do
Mhm.
the full amount.
so do we want to do like approve up to 2,500 in case there's another business that
Well, wouldn't
pops
it
up
have
tomorrow?
to be up to 3,500? Because you said the first 1,000 was just for whatever pictures and updates or something, right?
We've already approved that, so,
So this 20, whatever businesses we want to add on for
Mhm.
$60 a piece is above the 1,000.
yes, well, the first 1,000 did include 10, so it will be less. I think we have a
Oh.
quote from them, let me try and pull it up. I think it was around, oh, I'll have to look, let me get the exact number for you. It was in the minutes a couple months ago.
So the $1,000 was to update the
The
first
front.
page, the front
Yeah,
page
like
of
front
it?
page, any of the other,
Like
directory photos, like listing photos, in addition to the businesses.
And then-
So
and plus
we have
10.
like a shopping and dining tab, we wanna update that photo, we wanna
Okay.
refresh it.
And then it included 10 businesses, so we
Mhm.
really, of the 37, then we only had 27.
Okay,
Yeah,
we just need a number to approve and then we can,
I think we just need
We
to do
don't need
it,
to
cut
spend
our,
it all, we
just
just
do it
need
and
to
cut
know.
our losses. I mean, like, we're in this far.
So 1620, right? 27 businesses.
Yeah.
$60 is 1620.
well, so the first ones are at 100, so that amount's gonna be less too. The first 10 that were included
Oh,
in
we're
that
at
1,000.
100.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't they do all of them at $60 for us?
they will, but our first approval that we got was
Okay.
based on $100 a business.
Okay.
So now I was trying to do the math on all of them at $60.
Okay.
Yeah, just so that we're clear, we have enough to cover them.
We've already proved how much?
We
A
approved
1,000.
1,000, but you said you could just make a new motion for the whole amount.
We need a motion. for
What is the
just
whole
like
amount? I'll make a
3,000.
motion. I just
So
need to
at
know the
least
amount.
2220, I would say round it up in case there's a new business that pops up tomorrow.
Well, or in case they come back and say, we wanna charge you $200 to embed the
I see.
video or
No.
whatever.
Then I would say no. I mean, a little good faith needs to come from their side. I know they're dropping it to $60, but I mean, this has been going on forever. I'm like,
So what amount would we like to do?
Plus 5 more businesses, 2520?
Something like
2,500.
that, 2,500.
2,500, and then cut it off. Like, if they come back with another figure, or
Okay.
we're gonna do it this, I would say, just do this.
Okay.
Well,
Also,
then we
I'm
need to do
gonna,
2520, that's 5 more.
I wanted to try,
Entries.
we kind of discussed this too, try to lump some of these together that are in the same location, and then list them individually on each page. So maybe we can get $160 for a location that has a co-op, or a
That's what I've
salon
been
with
saying
multiple.
about the salons.
Exactly, and I think it would be better for the end user too, because when you're driving down the street, you're looking for the name of the business. If they're located inside something else, you might not see that, you know? So you want to have people go exactly where they need to go for less confusion.
Yeah, agreed.
Makes sense? Okay, so maybe that could bring our costs down too.
Yeah, then it could be, yeah, you could definitely double up on some of the entries if they're in the same,
If they're located in the
Same
same building.
address.
Same address, okay.
yeah, same
do those
address.
people still get a picture?
Sure, because then we can do what we want on the page, you
Yeah,
know?
okay.
We can do, I think it was 4 pictures per page, so if we need to do, one page has 6 pictures, we can try to push
Perfect.
that.
Okay.
Let's just go for that, 1 address, 1 page.
Right.
One entry, yeah.
Okay. At least that'll give us,
So much energy.
And then just stop
Stop the bleeding.
stop the hemorrhaging. And then
Okay,
move
so-
on. Yeah, move on to.
So do we have a
another-
motion? Ms. Lauren?
Yes. I don't know if I've ever made a motion.
And I
I'm
would like
going to make a motion to approve a budget of up to $2,500, right? That's what we want?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And
for website update.
for website update, nothing more.
I second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passed. Thank you.
All right.
We'll just keep plugging away, learning every time.
And so what's the process gonna be then for getting the information from those businesses?
So I'm going to call Amy today, that's our rep, or our contact. I'm gonna ask her if we do a Google Doc and I just hit print to PDF, if we can submit those. Because then what we can do is Abigail can send it out to everyone, they can update their information by July 1st, and then that all gets sent to the website.
What about the pictures?
So Quinn is putting, he already sent me a link to all the pictures he's taken. So new businesses have been photographed, most likely, in the last year for social media. So we'll use those photos.
There is a new one on here. Does anyone know? I was just wondering, curious. Boho X Momo?
They're inside Collective, I think.
Oh, okay.
Because you can see at the address, a lot of the addresses are the
Yes,
same.
the collective is gonna have a lot of separate businesses.
Just
under
like
that one.
Trinkets and Treasures
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
exactly.
And Uptown Sprouts as well.
Okay.
She has
Do her
people in
vendors-
hers, yeah,
her
different
vendors
people.
have,
So, do they have
individual business
licenses?
licenses.
They don't have
That's okay.
licenses? So we're not gonna worry about that one? Okay. Cool.
Still a great idea. It's-
What is the protocol on that?
Like letters.
No, like, is that a requirement, like the vendors inside?
Anyone that does business in Kingsburg needs to have a Kingsburg business license.
Okay.
They don't fall under the one business owner. They don't
No.
fall under that. Each one
Like,
has to.
what is it?
Town Sprouts is selling their stuff and
Mhm.
collecting the
Like as a
sales tax
vendor?
and reporting it.
I see.
But, so I don't know what her situation is, but Trinkets and Treasures and the Collective, they have all the separate businesses have always gotten their own business license.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good distinction.
Okay. All right, kids, moving on. Item number 6, trash can discussion. Okay, so I made my initial contact with the folks in Sanger. I'm going next week because my life has been a little crazy. But next week, graduations and weddings and everything's over, so my husband and I are going up next week. When I get back, they have told me that they can probably work out a estimate and everything for me right there while we're sitting and talking. So I will email that all out to you guys, and if we want to have a quick meeting to get that started, we can, or an email, or I'll coordinate with you.
You guys have already approved the budget.
Right.
So if it's, then you could.
I'll just email you, keep everybody in the loop, and we'll keep moving forward. Okay, alrighty. And I took Daniel's suggestions about the rain hood and all of that squared away, so, and we're gonna be blue. Okay, all right. Sorry that I didn't get it done this month, but, well, no.
Where did the funds come for your trash cans?
Our budget. There, I know the meeting that I missed, there was a discussion about possible city funds coming through maybe, but
Didn't the email that we got?
yes,
Yeah.
Grant application.
yes, you did.
Check with the city where it's at in the
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
because there is a micro grant fund, yeah, that's what's on my agenda today. So possible there'll be some micro grant money that'll come through.
Thank
Yeah.
you for doing that.
We didn't talk about that last meeting, and I was like, I know I heard that conversation, so I was part of that
It was in
today.
our email or something. Oh, that's what it
Yes.
was. Yes, yes.
Yeah. So hopefully,
They've submitted it.
yeah, so hopefully we'll do that so that we can get even more, so.
Buy Abby some Swedish coffee.
Yeah, there you go. No, Abby wears a lot of hats. We're gonna give her a pass. Okay,
2 coffees, for sure.
so you will hear all from me probably by Wednesday on final on that, okay? Item number 7, potential general update presentation to council, Carpenter, possible action. I brought up that we, in all of our time of existence in one of our previous meetings, that we've never gone to council and given them a complete update of what we've been doing and, the challenges that we faces and the gains that we've made. And I just felt like maybe that was time that we should do that. Is that okay with everyone? I would like to do it. And budget's coming this month, right?
We have a meeting tonight, and
Uh-huh.
then there's a meeting on the 19th, and that's the final reading of the budget. There's just
Yeah, that's
June,
fiscal, yeah.
very full, but then after that,
July?
mostly it slows down after that. So the first meeting in July is canceled for the 4th of July, and then so the second meeting in July would be the first available one.
Which would be July
Over there.
10th? July 10th, I believe. Or wait,
It's first and third, is it?
17th.
First and third, right? So the first is canceled, July 17th.
Yeah. So I would like to do that. I'd like to, and if you guys want to come and stand with me and, if there's questions from council members, or does it need to be just one of us, or, whatever you guys want to do. So
The chosen presentation at the beginning of the meeting.
that would be, I would like to do that.
Magic
Okay.
words.
Yeah.
Beginning of the meeting.
Yeah. So do I need to make a motion for that, or it's just possible? We're going to do it.
We just need to
Write
put it
us
on the
in.
city agenda.
I'll send you an email asking to be put on there.
And I will save it into my.
Okay, alrighty. Item number,
Sorry, real quick, that's a 6 o'clock.
yeah, 6 o'clock, yeah.
6 o'clock on the 17th.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we should at least be there to support
Yeah,
if we can.
Yeah.
Besides, council meetings are fun.
yeah. Sometimes when I come and I'm the only person and they ask for public comment, they all look at me and I go, no, I'm good.
Just here listening.
Just here.
I'm observing.
Okay, item number, where are we at? 8, bid board member shirts or badges for events Buckner, possible action.
Yes. I did email the person who does the city badges, but I did it late last week. So I kind of
I have not heard back from him. But I'm wondering if, because he already does, the city and the council, can we approve just to have him do our badges? Or would you rather wait till I get an actual bid from him to approve? Can we approve getting the badges?
Need a number.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
do you have any idea how much the badges cost when you do it with the city?
You know what,
Because city can't,
do them often.
That was with, Kulo Brothers.
Kulo
yes,
Brothers.
yes. I'm just thinking to make it easy, we could use him, but if you would rather wait, because Amanda, didn't you have a bid from someone else as well?
Mm-hmm.
I looked for that, but I couldn't find it.
Okay.
I guess,
I gave you the printout, but I could email it to you if you want.
I think you have to email it to
So
Abby and then
I
she,
ordered badges January 2023, and they were $17 a badge and $15 for the setup and proofing of the order. And that's for 1 1/4 inch by 3 inch with the magnet fastener on it.
I think the one I sent was in last month's agenda too, huh? The quote that I sent. Okay. But I mean, he's already approved vendor in the district.
Yeah.
The other one, it was, 12, okay. $12.74 each, one-time setup fee, $35. 3 to 4 day turnaround, business day. And she put a couple different options.
so if we went with Kudlow? Is that
Kulo.
Kulo. We need 6
like almost the
badges,
same.
6 times.
7
17
badges.
Oh, 7. 7.
One's 134 and one's like 126.
And if we did Kudlow, he's in the district.
Yeah.
So can we make a motion to approve that? But I can send you the actual quote.
I would like
Or
to
what would-
wait, just because I'd like to actually see what it's going to look like. Like, is there gonna be a proof of that too?
Yes. But can I at least, when I get an email back from him, can I just say, yes, go forward, and then bring, at least, and then he can just draw something up for us? I mean, I won't tell him to print anything until we get everybody's approval. Plus, I'll have to get everybody's,
Yeah, you have to
Com-
approve it first before, like, he'll draw it up and send it to you,
Yeah.
and then you approve it, so.
and I would just obviously would bring it to you guys to make sure your names are spelled correctly, all of that. But, so do I need a motion or approval to
You could just go forward if you
Go
can,
forward
something
it?
to get approved, and then we could bring it to a meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep going with this, and when I get more information from him, and I'll have him, don't we have a logo that did we?
Yeah, we do. I have a whole logo kit you can send to him.
So I think we should do the logo, the bid logo with our names. And then, I mean, that, we don't have to create anything extra or anything new.
This is just what our council
It just
looks
says
like.
their title and like their district.
Yeah, so it doesn't have to have this much, you know, you guys probably don't need that much information on it.
Yeah, and I'll just ask, do we want to put the whole bid, business improvement district? Do we want to put just bid or downtown Kingsburg? Like,
And then put like chair, or what would, board member?
board member?
Just board member.
Yeah. And then, we talked about doing one for Quinn. too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the 7th one, right? Is that?
No, he would be 8.
He would be 8. Who's?
1,
Yeah.
2, 3,
'Cause when
4,
he goes
5,
in,
6,
like,
7,
photographs and
He's
8.
not here.
Steve isn't
Oh,
here.
I count, okay. Who did I forget? In my
Not
head,
that
I
he
wrote
would
down our
wear.
names, but I came up with 6, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do have 7, 8.
So my advice would be just get all the information you can out of Mr. Kulo, push him along, email Miss Abigail, and then when we meet in July, we can just
Approve the design. and
prove it,
the
design, and get it
budget.
done.
Okay,
About
Okay,
will do.
$150.
Okay.
will do.
Okay. Item number 9, reports from board members. Any reports from board members?
Midsummer.
Uh-huh.
Midsummer is June 21st. It'll be we've been doing Midsummer since 1984, and it's in Coffee Pot Park.
What time does that start, June?
6 o'clock.
Okay.
It's on June 21st.
June 21st. They party late too, let me tell you. All righty. Item number 10, any other business to come before us today? Okay. Item 11, adjourn to next meeting as decided. So, next meeting would be July 2nd. Do we want to do, how many people are going to be here July 2nd?
I will be here. I'm not here the following week.
I'll be here that day.
Oh,
Do you know what time that's at?
I know Safari General will be gone.
So on the first week of.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be in Sweden.
And you'll be in Sweden, so
that's
too.
two
So we still have a quorum, right? Do you guys want to meet then, or do you want to push it back? Abigail, what works for you? Are you in the office that day?
Yeah, I will be in the office that day.
Okay.
If we-
Either week.
We could have a short meeting to shore up some of these things in the
Yeah.
I think
buses
so.
and
I'm
then
going to
go
be here. I'm in
support the
town.
Olympics.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll go to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're doing
July
July.
2nd,
Say,
and then
July
we'll go support the opening ceremony.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so July 2nd, we'll have a short meeting, and then we're going to go support the Olympics.
I wonder how long it takes to get the badges, if we could get them before the July 2nd.
But if it's our next meeting, we haven't approved it.
Okay.
It would take more time to
We
approve.
could always call a special meeting,
Mm-hmm.
and then
approve
we
it.
don't have to wait, so if you get it back and
Okay.
you get a good timeline, then I'll send out an email, we can do like a doodle poll, see what works for people, you guys can meet for 15, 10 minutes, decide, and then
Yeah,
Okay, I'll do that as soon as I hear from him.
okay.
we don't have to wait till July 2nd.
Okay.
Okay, folks, hearing nothing else, we are adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.